The first question people ask when they find out that you're a magician is they say, what do you do for a living? We have magicians in the audience who can attest to that. The second question they ask is, hey, magician, hey, can you make my wife disappear? Right, exactly. Like I've never heard it before, like the wife didn't ask me first. And then they'll look you right in the eye and they'll say, no, truly, how did you get started in magic? And then you can look right back at them after the second question. You can say, I was tricked into it. And it's true. I was a kid growing up. I thought there was such a thing as real magic. I was convinced there was. I went through high school, paging through catalog after catalog, trying to find one item that had no trapdoors, no hidden assistance, was honest to goodness real magic. Never found it. Not that it doesn't exist, because it does. It's just that it's illegal. It is. Real magic would break the laws of nature, and they're very strict. Gravity, for example, it's not just a good idea. It's the law. Anything wrong with that ring? Any breaks or gaps or holes in it? Just one large hole right through the center. They put that there to keep it from being a plate. That's for those of you who enjoy conceptual magic. You always tell if a ring is solid, drop it on something solid. If it rings clear, you know it's solid. You can try this with glasses. China wear at home works just as well. Anything wrong with that shoelace? Any breaks, gaps, holes in it? Doesn't come apart when you pull on it? It's quite solid? Good. The laws of nature state that if you have two solid objects, a ring and a rope, or you make a rope into a ring, so you have two rings. If you want to bring the ring of steel from out here to the ring of rope, I'd have to untie an end on this and then slip it through the ring and retie it to get the ring inside the knot. You can never simply take the ring like so, give it a little toss, and have it tied in there. You can't do that. Well, thank you. Well, you can't really do it, but you can create the illusion that it happens. That's what magic's all about. Some people find this a very convincing illusion. It actually looks as though that ring has actually gone onto the rope. Some people are convinced by this. I know I am. Could I get you to hold out your right hand, please, if you would? Yeah, the right one. Hold on tight, if you would, please, right down there. Don't pull, just hold tight. If a magician claims he can take a ring and put it onto a piece of rope like this, or take it off, don't believe him. He can't do it. It's too late. You can let go. So, can you grab a hold of the end of this, please? A magician can take a ring, I can place it onto the rope, I can twist it on, I can tie it on. I can't really take it off, but I can create the illusion that it comes off. As you're staring at this ring, it will actually look as though the ring comes off of the rope. Doesn't come off. You want to take it off, you have to pull it off. Now it's off. Wait, you're almost getting this. You're almost getting this. Hold on a second. Sir, could I get you to hold this just like that? Don't go anywhere. Just hold it just like that. I'm going to tie a knot with this shoelace. I'd like to have you identify this knot, if you would, please. What kind of a knot is it that I just tied with this shoelace? A bow or a shoelace knot, right? Yeah, exactly. Remember when you were a kid, you'd go out and you'd play around, and one of the ends of the shoelace would go right through the loop on the bow. On really good days, you come back and you get both ends through. Yeah, it always happened to me when the laces were wet. I went going to get this unknot. I'd pull on the rope and end up with this horrendous knot. You go looking for the fork to get undone. There's a pencil. The point breaks on it. You end up using your teeth. You can let go. Again, to create you can let go. Again, to create the illusion, not the fact, but the illusion that the ring leaves the rope. I always do this really slowly, and I do it up here so you can watch it. Matter of fact, I'll turn around so you can see it from backstage. Notice the right hand doesn't come near either end. I'll do it real slowly for you. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, that's all right. I had dreams as a child. We all have dreams as children, but mine were a little odd. I had dreams of rings and rope. Strange childhood. I used to dream about taking the ring from out here and just sort of giving it a little toss and having it tied onto the center of the rope. People go, wow, that's incredible. You've got a little radio-controlled ring. You tap your foot, the thing goes, jumps on, jumps off. Not true, but instead of me trying to prove it to you, I'd like to just borrow a ring from a gentleman in the audience, a signet ring, class ring, a ring that's got some stone on it, anything like that. Preferably not a wedding ring, but gentlemen, nobody has any class. I mean, nobody went to school. Oh, you have one there? May I borrow it? It's not a wedding ring, is it, sir?
Yes.
Oh, no, I prefer not to use wedding rings. You notice how quickly that came off, ma'am? I don't want to say anything, but there's. Is there a gentleman who's wearing a ring? And he said, "Yeah, may I borrow it? Yeah, sure. I don't mind. What's your name? Jesse. I'm going to borrow Jesse's ring. Now, Jesse, I'm going to do the same thing with your ring that I just did with mine. Now, this is not one of those dime store adjustable rings. It's a class ring. Class of '06. You just graduated. Yes. Congratulations. So I'm going to do the same thing with Jesse's ring that I just did with mine. Now, look, once this ring goes on the rope, is there any way to get that off? Yes. Hold the ring in the left hand, pull slowly with the right. Immediately it's free. You can do this at home. Amaze the family, fool the friends, stump the dog. You ever do dog magic? It's really fun. You take a little piece of food, you pretend to place it in the hand, wave it under his nose, toss it up in the air, and the dog goes. They get real upset when you do that. But don't worry, it's not cruel. No, cruel is when you take a piece of food, throw it on top of a glass table, watch them jump for it. I'll try that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with Jesse's ring that I just did with mine, but I'm not going to do the magic. You are. Could I get you to hold out, now that you're going to be a magician, you got to learn how to do this. Hold out your right hand if you would, please. That would be the right one. Good. Terrific. That's the right hand. Sometimes the left hand is the right hand, but this time the right hand's the right hand. So I'm going to place Jesse's ring in the center of your hand. I want you to just close your fist around it, just like that. Could you grab this end over here? Thank you. Would you grab this end over here? Now keep Jesse's ring in your hand, but slowly slide your hand down towards one end. Okay. It doesn't matter, your choice. Then back the other way, and go back and forth about 3 times. A little, very good, very good. A little power gesture here. Good. Would you slowly open your hand? A little faster. A little faster. Yep. Whoa. Give a tug on the rope. Make sure it's followed. Give her a nice round of applause. Solid? Wow. Nice ring, Jesse. Notice how nicely it goes with the outfit? Hey, Jesse, now that we know each other, would you trust me with this ring for a little longer, say 5, 10, 15 years? Listen, but you don't have to trust me with your ring. You don't have to trust me. You can trust this lady right here. Go ahead. Grab my wrist. Guard this ring. That's right. Hold tight. Well, no, a little blood has to keep flowing through there, okay? Good. Now, you remember in the very beginning I explained that magic was a crime. Thanks, Jesse, for trusting me. In my back pocket, I have the key to the crime, solution to the mystery. See you in just 3 seconds. 1001. The key to the crime? The question is, what is the crime? The answer? Theft. You can let go. It's too late again. In my key case, along with all the other keys, you'll see that inside of here, there is something that Jesse will have to identify. Because inside of here, oh yes, hanging on that key case, along with the keys to the house and the dog, it's a big dog, there's a key, there's a ring right there. Jesse, is that yours? Yeah. 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 And it's like, if I can get this off, you get it back. Otherwise, you get the keys to the house and the dog. So there's a moral to this story. Never loan your jewelry to strangers. Woof. And who could be stranger than a magician? Thanks, Jesse. Give him a nice round of applause.